you know Muffin Man? Muffin Man, Muffin Man. Do you know Muffin Man? He was on
Today on Cooking with Lauren K, we have some banana muffins. They have some yummy chocolate chips, whole wheat flour, and you will see Andy and Gavin helping me make them. Very fun for a morning activity. What do you think, guys?
Good.
Say hey. Hey everybody, Lauren Kabalik here, Gavin and Andy. We are going to make for you a recipe out of my cookbook. It's kind of modified. It is the banana muffins that use the whole wheat banana bread recipe on page 78. So if you have a Lauren K cookbook, do you want to hold that? Yeah. So we are going to start with a muffin tin. I have my oven preheated to 325. Here, you want one? There you go. They like the chocolate chips. All right, Gavin, your first job is to put these muffin cups into my muffin pan. Can you do that for me, please? And while Gavin's doing that, Andy, you're gonna help me mash the bananas? We are going to mash 3 bananas. You ready to be a masher? Go ahead. It's good to find ways to get your kids involved with the things that they're making. And you wanna use kind of a more ripe banana. It has a little bit more flavor, easier to mash. What do you think then? He's doing his job. Are you helping me mash? Help me mash. Mash it. Andy likes the yogurt, huh? I got the yogurt for this recipe out. He said, I want some yogurt. Do you want to eat your yogurt? Go ahead, grab a bite. So we are going to...
My cocoa will be in my bottom.
On the bottom?
Yes.
Okay, we'll save... Put it in there, and we're gonna save the rest for in the muffins. Can you do the rest of the mashing job?
Sure.
All right, Gavin's gonna mash the rest of our bananas.
We know.
And I'm going to spray these with a little bit of cooking spray on the bottom so that it prevents sticking. Video? Yeah, we're doing video. All right, Andy, can you help me put some things in this bowl right here? All right, can you put our flour in there? Here, can you pick up this flour? Here, no, pick it up, put it in the bowl here. Go ahead, dump it in and I'll dump one. Can you dump it? Good job. Try to be patient with your kiddos. Sometimes they spill things. Sometimes they try to eat all the chocolate chips. We're gonna save those. Don't you want to put them in the batter? Are they gonna be in the bottom? It's okay. Are we ready? Here, can you hold this?
Oh, yes.
Can you hold that? All right, we're gonna dip it. We're gonna do 1 teaspoon of baking soda and level that off with the box there. Andy, you wanna pop that in there? We're gonna do a bowl with our dry mix, our whole wheat flour, which has a lot of good fiber. We'll save you a couple cocos. There you go. There you go. We're gonna do a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna avoid measuring over the bowl there so I don't get any extra in there. You wanna dump that in? Dump it. There you go. Good job. All right, hang on to that. We're gonna need that again in a minute, okay? All right. Gavin, I'm gonna move this to the side, buddy, okay? I need you to help me with this bowl here. We got our bananas mashed. Can you help me?
Yeah.
Can you help me? All right. Can you put some sugar in there? Can you put sugar in our big bowl? Okay, does it taste good?
Yeah.
All right, want to put that in there? 1/2 cup of sugar. And we're gonna do 1 egg. I cracked it into a separate bowl. Make for easy pouring with kiddos. How you doing down there, Andy? We're gonna do 2 tablespoons of melted butter.
Oh.
And the original recipe that I used to use had more butter, but we replaced. Andy, do you want to help me with the yogurt? He's got those cocos. Yes, he does. Here, you want to help me with the yogurt? Andy loves yogurt. We're going to do 2 tablespoons of vanilla or plain yogurt. You want to lick that?
Do you want that?
Do you want to hold it? Do you want to hold it and lick it? There you go. All right, there you go. There's your spoon there. We're going to give our flour bowl a stir. Gavin, can you do that for me there? There you go. Give that a stir. Get that all mixed. And then the last thing that we need to add before our chocolate chips is our vanilla. Andy, can you hold this for me, please? Can you hold that? Another cocoa? We're eating a lot of cocos during this video. Can you hold that for me? Hold it. There you go. Oh, not over the bowl. Let's hold it over there, and then we'll transfer it so we don't get any extra in our bowl there. There we go. Let's dump it. All right. Good job. All right. Let me put this back. Is it all in there? Yeah? All right, Andy. Do you want to help me stir?
Uh-oh.
That's okay. You want to lick it off? Lick it off.
No.
No. All right. Do you want to help me mix?
Hey.
Do you want to help me mix? Do you want to mix? Or do you want to eat your yogurt? You can eat your yogurt? There you go. So we're going to stir all of that. Did you get that all stirred up? All stirred up? All right. Let's dump. Can you help me dump that into the bowl here? There we go. We have our flour mixture, baking soda, salt. All right, Gavin, can you give that a stir? So what we're going to do is once we get all of this batter all mixed up, we're going to put about a half a cup to 3/4 of the way full of the banana muffin batter into each of our muffin cups. And then we're going to be baking it for about 18 to 20 minutes. You know that that your muffins are done if you can take a toothpick and stick it down into the bottom and it comes out clean. Crumbs are also okay, but if you see a lot of batter, that's really not a good sign. So you want to put that back in there for another minute or two. What do you think? Think we got to keep stirring?
Yeah.
Think it's looking good. Look at that batter. Yummy. How you doing down there, Andy? Yogurt. Are you eating it? All right, do you want to pop your chocolate chips in there? Let's get these ones in there too. Can you pour those chocolate chips in there for me?
I'll pour one.
Put them all in there.
No, I
Put them all at the same time.
No, I want to save some for me.
Okay, there you go. There's one more for you right there. Is that okay?
No.
I think it's pretty evident that we have a lot of chocolate lovers in this house. All right, I'm going to load these the muffin batter into these cups, and we'll bake them. And I'll show you what they look like in just a few. All right, so my timer went off. When you're dealing with an oven, make sure your kids are not anywhere close to you. I'm going to do the toothpick test here, and as you can see, there is quite a bit of batter still on here. I'm going to test another one. See what that one looks like. That is still very battery, so I think that this needs at least 2 or 3 more minutes. I'm going to pop these back in, reset my timer for 3 minutes or so. We'll check them again. All right, so we got some baked muffins here. It ended up taking about 22 minutes in the oven. So what you're going to do is once you take them out of the oven, I like to let them cool off for a couple minutes in the pan. And then this pan is actually already cool, and these muffins are as well. But you can use a knife, nice little tool to help you get them out of the muffin tin. I like to put them onto a cooling rack. You see Sandy disappeared, and they are good to go. So these freeze really well. Gavin, what do you think? You like them?
Yeah.
Yeah? Andy, what do you think? You like them? Couple things about cooking with kids. I want to give you 2 pieces of advice. The first piece of advice is patience. It's not always easy to cook with kids. Sometimes it gets messy, sometimes they fight, sometimes they don't do what you want them to do. So the biggest piece of advice, as you can hear, they've already disappeared, is trying to be patient with them. It is such a worthy experience to cook with your kids. I definitely recommend you do it, and it's a great activity that you can use to teach math skills, science skills, reading skills. There are a whole host of things that you can share with kids, including nutrition and basic cooking skills. Another piece of advice is safety. Really keep in mind what dangers you're exposing your children to whenever you are cooking. I would recommend that you don't allow them to be anywhere near the oven when you're putting things in or taking things out of the oven. Definitely not near the stove. Be cautious about electric appliances or knives that could be sharp. Assess your children's maturity levels and what their skill levels are in the kitchen. Safety is really the most important thing if you're gonna allow them to join you in the kitchen to prepare things. When you are using things like the stove, I like to give my kids a different activity like Play-Doh, or a game that they can play together, or riding tricycles around the house, whatever you can distract them with. So if you are cooking on top of the stove, you can keep them clear of the danger that the stove could pose. So keep those tips in mind. I'm gonna try one of these muffins, and tune in next time for another cool video, Cooking with Lori and Kay at Home. Stay safe, everyone. Have a great day.